Beautiful people, we got another offensive team. We're just writing out the offense. I have this project we're wrapping up. I think you'll like it. It's gonna come out very soon. Very soon. Separate from the other ones, but like something that was inspired very recently. It's based on one of your favorite books. But yeah, I won't say too much more than that. But I say that because right now we're just gonna be writing. So this team, I played a few games, and we'd had a Miar Scarlet first, and then I switched out for Rillaboom, and so we're gonna see how that performs. But it's a decent team. I don't think there's anything too concerning from what I've noticed. So yeah. Let's see. How does he? The Manaphy could be. My Manaphy could be an issue. Dealing with webbers, sticky webs and things and such. Very well then. Ribombi. Webs is not that big a deal for me. Especially with the Enamorous, but yeah, I want to give him this free. So we're gonna have the, he's like, I do not want your pesky ass veil up, and I ain't mad at that. So I could Terra here and say there's nothing you can do about it. My issue with that is that it could bite me later. So let's say we're to Sludge Wave here. I don't even think I'd die. Part of me wants to see. Let's find out. Yeah, if I know that, definitely, actually Sludge Wave would have killed me. Aurora Veil definitely would. I mean, if Fire Dance did that much, I'd have died to Sludge Wave. Okay. I know he's mad now. Like, what the Ogre Pawn. So now this is a free Scald. He Energy Ball. That was foolish. It's foolish. A double Scald because the Moth is a fucking problem. I'm sure, you know. Oh wow, we forced the Terra. Energy Ball does 42%. That's kind of good. Rillaboom is a huge issue now. I'm debating whether or not it's worth risking to go into something else. Actually, this is a fairly safe Gambit play, even if he were to go for something other than energy. Because this forces Tusk slash Ribombi and low risk Iron Head here. With the Veil up, he webs, because we're getting to the point where this looks like a dicey-ish play, but if you look at Tusk value versus his team, this is actually not a dicey play. And the reason being, if I spin and he goes to Dengo, the Dengo loses his item. If I rocks, then Ribombi dies and Moth dies. I'm gonna rocks because I think Goldengo. Now 2 of his mons are dead, which means he has to go to that Tusk eventually. And this Goldengo is nothing to my Gambit, and so what's gonna end up happening is he's gonna make it rain because he has to, and then we're gonna be staring down that pesky ass Tusk of his with an Amorous, and I'm gonna say, now what? He went Ribombi, bro. Did that good mid ground. It's still the same issue though. So that Ogre Pawn is in. The Ogre Pawn is now, and he's like, listen, Jam, I know you think you're hot stuff, but now what? What you gonna do? I could technically just Terra and you know, Terra Steel and such, but it's not the right time. Especially because this can be the remainder of his team, you know what I'm saying? He does not want me spinning, and he doesn't want his balloon gone. So let's say that's Ogre Pawn. Veil is no longer necessary, nor am I going to be getting it up. So we're end up doing, since this thing is weak to bug as well, which is interesting, right? He's gonna end up saying, Oh shit, I'm Overgrow. I appreciate you. I told you I just put the Rillaboom on there. Yeah, Overgrow is funny. So that means I have no priority. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why he left the Ogerpon in when, yeah, that was my fault, brother. It's not some new technology. That's a complete mistake. I'm glad that I switched out to Rillaboom early, because otherwise I could have played in a way where I'm thinking I'm Kingpin and this Manaphy runs upon me, you know? So let's see. So this is the Enamorous forces in the Dango of Gold. Yeah, me not having my grassy terrain is actually a big issue. I'm really glad I noticed that early, especially because he hasn't terrored yet. So if I were to go to Enamorous, and I need to break his sash somehow. So we're doing that shit. The grassy terrain is gonna bite me. A couple ways I could end the game technically in one turn. With going to Enamorous, and if I Calm Mind as he goes for Make It Rain, yes, I could sub as he makes it rain, and and this is where things get interesting. If I Terror and Calm Mind, the issue with that is that he's gonna have neutral. Yeah, not having the Grassy Glide. As I said, I was planning to sweep with Rillaboom. If he plots, which doesn't make a ton of sense. Yeah, okay, that's what I expected. You cannot make this shit up, bros. You truly cannot make this shit up. Outplayed completely in every sense of the word. In every sense of the word. Alas. Okay. So he sacks Moth and tries to go to the Great Tusk. But I mean, it's not completely my fault for not having the so this must have Headlong Rush then. Or CC or something along that lines. Something along those lines. So it's gonna be fuck. Which isn't shocking. Tries to preserve the speed, doesn't matter anymore. I fucked him up with the damn. It is what it is. I know the Golden. There's nothing I can do. That's not true. That's not true. There is something I can do. It depends on what his Manaphy set is. But yeah, the sequence with the Goldengo critting me was the key. Like, if he didn't crit me there, the game was over. Because he'd be at -2 and I'd be at +1. So at that point, it's just like Moonblast. What is he gonna do? I can now sub. Like, game was over there. But he never let me Headlong Rush because it puts him in Gambit range. Unless he has like Acid Armor. So yeah, he's Scald. This is where it sucks that I do not have the correct ability. But it is what it is. It is what it is. $59. Think you hard switch to Tusk, but he might think he lives. Oh, he has Acid Armor, then I can't win. Alright, tough first loss, but that's my fault with the Rillaboom hacks. Yes, but you know. But yeah, we're gonna do some team building as I mentioned. All right, so after that thorough playing an undeserved win, no, but yeah, I can't believe I was overgrown. But yeah, damn, I lost on there 100 points with this fucking team, probably 80. But yeah, we'll when we get into the swing of things, because I miss having a bit more creative teams. I don't like just whipping up some random shit every video and playing mindlessly. Not mindlessly in terms of we're playing mindlessly, but like, you know, it's kind of okay, we win, but there's no real objective. Feels a bit more, at least on my end, more fun, you know. So we're gonna get back into the swing of things, but you know, I don't want to give y'all a shitty showing and just not even try in the games. But we still want to have fun at the same time, so gotta keep that balance right. It's an interesting game because that Zamazenta smacks me. Just realize how slow this team is. Needs more Dragapult. Similar-ish situation where Rillaboom could really go in, but it's going to depend on a few things. So Sneasler matchup, we do not want any smoke with that guy. Unfortunately, Tusk, if he were to rate mindlessly, I could freeze dry here because I know he's gonna stand. I do need the sash broken. From a long-term perspective, my win con would be Enamorous, but the Terra needs to be well timed or else I'll get chewed up. This Samurott is inconsequential. Yeah, I didn't expect Sacred Sword. I never would have Sacred Sword there. Do I freeze dry? It might as well. I could have, because we don't want him to see Sledge. Oh, that's a big freeze. That's some whack shit. Some whack shit just now. Tried to sucker punch or aqua jet me just now. That was a complete waste of a Samurai. I don't agree with how he played that. Excuse me. Oh, he's 1600. That makes sense. And then a balloon Sneasler. Interesting. Hopefully Tusk. What? I mean, CC is the only thing you'd be able to touch me with. With a veil up, I guess he could Terra. I can't risk him CCing. Could sack Ninetales to see what he'll do. If he CCs, or I can go Tusk. I can go Gambit and Sucker, or Tusk is not that great. I just don't know if Acrobatics would kill me. I can't Terra Steel because he might CC. If he's on Burden, right? One would assume. So let's say he Acrobatics, Terra's Acrobatics, and knocks me out. Versus keeping. Ninetales is actually better. Eye Spinner again. CC's, yeah. So that's exactly what I was afraid of. A foolish decision like that. Thinking you're gonna 1v1 a Tusk behind Veils if you don't have Acrobatics. But that was what my opponent chose to do. And here's where things get ugly. Things get ugly. This is a tricky situation. Because I need to somehow have Veil and Manaphy boosted, but that's not happening. So if I have one turn of Veil next turn and Terra Poison, because I also have the Enamorous Terra option, but yeah, I gotta go this route. Yarn Defenses. I have one turn of Veil to Tail Glow, so I'll get the Tail Glow off. And the Body Press will do the least this turn, 21%. So he'll do 41, and I'll burn him. I'm out of a 2 KO range. I'm trying to force him out. Funnily enough, the Terra Poison type is huge. Please, for the love of God, dude, burn him. Burn the fuck out of him, man. Yes, I'm tired of these goons, bro. Tired of these goons, man. If we burn him, I haven't clicked Scarlet in so long. Burn him. Bro, crunch for the defense drop. Zamazenta neutered, neutralized, disrupted. He could die. I don't even know what he'd be able to knock me out with. But this has done his job. Side shock. Yeah, so if the boost wasn't there, the drop wasn't there, we'd have been fine. So side shock implies cannot touch Gambit. I mean, it could be. There's no way you're side shock CC. That's not a set. Ninetales is you know, that's my fault. I could have gone Rillaboom, which never dies to anything. I needed to learn that lesson for Aurora Veil. Like, I could have even just Wood Hammered. There's no reason to risk Gambit. It didn't cross my mind for him to have a fighting move, but it's principle, right? Didn't have to do that. He didn't Terra yet, so I'm gonna keep this glider for the Terra on. It could be Scarfed. Tusk. I didn't consider Scarf. Fuck. Should have went Rillaboom first. Did not consider Scarf. Let's say you Scarf, then I'd have to go in Amorous. No, I can't lose Rillaboom because it's the only thing picking him off. Funnily enough, I think I'd have to give up Tusk, even though that sounds like a crazy play, because Tusk technically could beat the last two. But I think if he's Scarfed, I'd have to go in Amorous and Moonblast. I mean, Earth Power him. I'd have to Earth Power him and then threaten him out with Grassy Glide. And then he's going to have that Gambit, but I need the Gambit to... Let me think. Tusk dead. Enamorous is dead, then come. But I only have Rillaboom and Ninetales versus Gambit, which isn't good either. So I have to somehow beat without Ninetales. The Shadow Balls, this is where I find out if he's choiced. Choice Scarf. Aurora Veil. I mean, if this ain't a motherfucking live, it's just we were bound to get one of them. We were bound to get one of them. We've been winning too many damn games, it seems. But again, it doesn't have to. It could be like, because I did very little. Actually, I did a lot. You know, my max HP Ninetales. An alternative route I could do is go Rillaboom first, actually, and then Enamorous second, which would allow me to Earth Power and have Sub tucked, because he's definitely gonna stand, and that'll do enough to where Earth Power can kill him, and he can't switch out to Gambit here. He doesn't know I have Sub. This shouldn't do enough to where I couldn't Sub. And then I'll have Tusk for Terra checks. Bro, like, with the serene motherfucking grace. And I have enough health for 2 subs, so I can force out the Terra to see if he has it. Terra Fairy, okay. So he's Iron Head. Oh, very tempted to sub again here. Very tempted. I mean, subbing again. If I sub again, you're fucked. Like, it puts you in a really bad spot. I'm gonna let the timer go down. Yeah, it's over for me, because I can't knock him out. Not at 53. He's probably one of them really bulky gambits. If he's like super slow Terra, if he's super fast Terra Fairy, it's crazy that I can't do 53%. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, that very tough loss. I've lost over 100 points with this team. We were at 1900 yesterday. We're gonna keep going. Gonna keep both games where the golden go. But as we said, you know, if I hadn't given Gambit up essentially for free, Even if there's a chance, the reason I went Gambit first is because I'd prefer the positioning Gambit had versus Rillaboom. If I went Rillaboom and he couldn't touch it, the switch-ins he had for Rillaboom were easier than for Gambit. But you had the lone Aura Sphere fucking Psyshock, what? On the ladder. But he was 1600, so that makes sense. So I should have expected something like that. Yeah, we're gonna get them lessons in for next week. I don't think I'll build any this week. It's Wednesday, so I don't know. I mean, there are quite a few days left, but we're just fucking around now. Please give me your teams if you have any cool teams. Looking forward to seeing what everybody's got. Another fucking Zamazenta. Yeah, this team needs more pull. And Manaphy is really not pulling his weight, but I don't use it enough on the channel, so I figured I'd use it. Enamorous both times when I needed it most, it vanished. If it did 3% more with the Moonblast, Tusk would have killed her. If Tusk did 3% more, I don't think he'd be foolish enough to Sandy Shocks. She forgot about the Moth, because this could be one of them either Sludge Wave or this was actually a horrible lead on my end, especially if you got the special attack drop there, special attack rise there. That was foolish of me, especially if he has grass, Terra Grass or Energy Ball. Foolish decision on my end. These are the things I'm talking about. Sloppy play by the Jamster. It's all love though. It's all love. Let's get this live in. Actually, I didn't measure the risk reward of a Moth lead. I forgot how problematic Moth was, and this is why you scan that team preview, and I haven't been doing that this live, and the consequences are there. Yeah, let's look at that Terra Grass, and I get trapped. It's not the end of the world. I did factor some of this in, but it makes the game a lot harder. Now the Zama can't Terra, which is good, but I lost my Zama answer. And it can sub and things, and so the game is probably over, truth be told. This might just be an all loss live, and the reason being not because I can't kill this. As I said, I could go Gambit and Terra. The Zama is my issue, not the Gambit, and the fact that I just lost Manaphy to a Terra fucking Grass. I guess this is the wave now. I've never seen this shit. I could go Gambit, as I said, and just Katao, knock this out. Or I could go Ninetales and Veil. I just realized Manaphy's my fire resist. But I couldn't switch out there because of my bad lead. So what I could have done was Tusk covered for both of these, as far as like forcing him to make a certain play. Or Ninetales, truth be told. Ninetales is still better. Well, let's not give up. No, that's not my style. So under the assumption that he does not have, I'm really tempted to fucking just not Terra this. If I don't Terra any Fire Dances, I lose. Actually, no, I don't. There's no way Fire Dance kills me. And he actually just went for the, that's actually very surprising. I didn't expect him to. I don't need my Gambit. As far as like, if you look at the matchup, would he have substitutes? Don't care. Yeah, that's me not caring is a lie. That's not what I meant to say. I wish away the risk reward. If he has sub, Rillaboom can't kill him. Whereas if he didn't have sub, then I'd be fine, right? Like if say he attacked me, Rillaboom can come in and revenge kill him. If he had sub, then I'd be in a fucked spot. Because now Rillaboom could come in, I force the Terror, and he has no Rillaboom answer. But I have to still play this very cautiously because now I'm facing down a booster. And if Zama comes in, so I gotta go Tails because I gotta get the Veil up. Right? I can't 2-KO me, but again, the Veil is key. It's not really about the 2-KO, about the Veil, and he can't stop me from spinning. The Veil is key. So Moth comes in, which is irrelevant. I guess I'll have to take this hit, so be it. Nothing else wants to smoke. You may have Sludge Wave over Dazzling Gleam, but as I said, nothing else wants to smoke. So Sludge Wave does KO. It's very close. I don't understand Clef. Please hit. Even if you were to see him. Yeah, I don't get Clef. Bro must be new to this. Or truly must be new to this. And this actually gives me a very dangerous position with the Rillaboom. As one would assume Gambit, so I'm thinking, okay, well, if that's the case, if that's the encasing, okay, excellent. You expected Gambit, but that's not even really why I did all this. Shocks should not be able to touch Rilla. I need these rocks gone because Enamorous needs to be at the utmost of health. Get behind Veil, what am I concerned about versus a fucking Sandy Shock? Bro really earth powered like he's Lazar. So this allows me to spin. And again, the Veil has to be there. So I have to I'll spin then shit, I can't even do that. It really comes down to, okay, it goes Clef. That's actually amazing because I wanted to Veil. The Veil turns and the Clef turn, all this worked out perfectly. Even if you were to Moonblast. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I get to Veil again here. Oh yes, Flamethrower. Again, I don't agree with any of this. Please hit. Please hit the freeze dry. Okay, so now he's back to Clef. He goes. Alright, that's fine by moi. With a Veil, he wasted a lot of my Veil turns, which isn't great, but Gambit the counter. He's gonna double switch out. I just don't know into what would be a good Valiant, because I need to weaken this for my Moonblast. Zenta, okay, excellent. That's perfect. That is perfect. The issues that the Veil is about to run. So if he has Heavy Slam as his other move, then I lose. If it's Crunch, oh, it's looking like he doesn't have it. Your boy's in there. Oh man, my Rillaboom's about to go crazy. Rillaboom's about to go crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I still have my Terra in hand. So yeah, once this Veil is up, it is that time. 20%. Excellent. Fortunately, no bullshit. All I need to do is condition him. He sacks the Shocks, but behind the Veil is too problematic. It's too much. It's too saucy. It's too saucy. So I want to be cautious of this Valiant. So if I were to Terra Steel CM, that I can't ever Terra Steel this because this is my only Valiant, my Gambit, and I'm pretty sure that's actually, I don't know what kind of Clef he is. I don't think he ever used it. It doesn't have to be unaware. So Tusk mid-ground here, as this allows him to Moonblast. I need to see if this Clef is unaware. He Moonblasts here, which is fair. We're gonna Rillaboom mid-ground. I have enough turns of Veil to where the Moonlight. Okay. So now he loses Amon. That was foolish. Actually, no, I never would hammer here. No. There are ways around this. The Valiant being an end game is too big of an issue for me to go that route. Let's see what this Clef is. Max defense 50% is good. 50% is great even. Some would say great. So what I'm thinking is, if he were to, yeah, this is fine. Even if he were to attack, if he attacks, he loses a mon. 2 boom. This turn. So 1 mon down. Gambit wasn't beating shit, as we talked about in the beginning. So it gives up Gambit. He Zentas, but as I said, unless this is heavy slam, this was a dumb iron defense. Unless you're heavy slam. Oh, it crits me. Was that a roll? I swear to fucking if this is a roll, bros, if that was a fucking roll, bros, I am out of here. Like, this cursed enamorous. Well, this is max attack. What is this? Oh, I've lost now, unless I crit the fucking, the damn grassy guy. I'm not even in the mood to. I think we can tell what kind of. I don't know if that's a Renamorous is very frail, but Zamazenta is very weak. You know. So we faced one that was crunch, and we faced one that's heavy slam. If I Terra Steel there, obviously it would have been a done deal, but he never showed heavy slam, so he couldn't have been confident that it kills. Or maybe it's just a guaranteed KO. It never kills. It never kills. I won the game. Okay. So it's just one of them lies. It never kills. Oh, that's the book I was reading. It never kills. So yeah. Because Valiant can't I have Terra on Tusk if the Valiant special, so I can't get one shot by that. I have Grassy Glide on Rillaboom, which sweeps, you know, things like that. So at that point he'd have to go Valiant, use up his booster, and he was finished. But alas, it's that kind of live today, my friends. So hopefully y'all enjoyed. We lost probably 150 points today. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.